We have a function here. When we invoke it, it will complete these 5 operations: checking user ID, connecting to database, sending a request, receiving the response, and disconnecting from database. All 5 operations will be completed at once. Once we start, we cannot stop until everything is done. But if we convert this function into a generator, we'll have more control. We can complete one task at a time and stop whenever we want. Behind the keyword function, we add an asterisk. Now, this function has become a generator. When we invoke it, we will get a generator object. Next, we add 5 yields to create 5 stop points. The content you put behind yield will be assigned to the value property. Here, we add ID checked. Behind the second yield, we add database connected. In your real-life project, we'll usually put a Boolean or a numeric value behind yield. We'll use that value to determine what to do next. Now, let's try our program. The first time we run the next method, we'll have the user ID checked. We can see the content we put behind the first yield has been assigned to the value property. The second next method will get us connected to the database. We can see the value of variable I has become 2. Thanks to the generator object, the function context will be kept in memory no matter how many times we exit and re-enter the function. As a result, every time we run the next method, the value of I will increase by 1. By the 6th time we run the next method, the whole iteration process has ended. So value has become undefined, and done becomes true. Using the return method, we can directly end the iteration. The return method takes 1 argument, and its value will be assigned to the value property. We can see the argument value has been sent to the value property. In our real-life development, we can use the return method to end the iteration in advance. For example, after we have invoked the first next method, we found that the user ID is incorrect. In this case, we can call the return method to end the program. Now the iteration has been ended ahead of time. Another way to end the iteration process ahead of time is to use the throw method. We can control the error message by newing the error constructor. We can see we got an error message, and the message content is what we just set in the throw method. If you do not want to see the error message, you can add the try-catch statement in your generator function. The catch part will be able to catch the error message and display it based on our design. We can see the try-catch statement does not work. The error has not been caught. For try-catch to work, we must run the next method at least once. We can see now the error has been caught and displayed by the catch part. The iteration process has also been ended. If we run the next method again, we will get undefined and true. Now let's pause for a quick review. Yield is like a stop sign. It divides the entire function body into chunks. Using the next method, we can execute one chunk at a time. If you need to end the iteration process in advance, you can use the return or throw method. Both methods allow you to set an argument whose value will be assigned to the value property. Actually, the next method can have an argument value as well, but things are a little complicated with next. We'll show you details in the next lesson.